Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SAT Math Question of the Day. Here's our question of the day. It's pulled from an educator site from the SAT people, which means that it could appear on a Blue Book test. So that's a spoiler alert. Okay, here we have two equations. 7x minus 5y equals to 4. 4x minus 8y is 9. If xy is the solution to the set of equations above, what is the value of 3x plus 3y? Okay, so as often is the case, there is a pattern to this question that we certainly have to investigate to see whether using this pattern will make things easier. Yes, it does appear that way. Why? Because, first of all, I need to set up annotation. First of all, yes, you could sort of see that because the difference between these two numbers is 3, and the difference between these two numbers is 3. Oh, wow, look at that. So, will that help us? Yes, it will. It will, because if you subtract this equation here, and you put a minus sign here, and you multiply this equation by -1, or you subtract it, you get 7x minus 4x, which is minus 3x. And then you have minus 5y plus 8y is equal to plus 3y, and this is equal to -5. Oops, that's not that great, because we want 3x plus 3y. We don't want minus 3x plus 3y. Oh, no. That's not good.
No.
That's not good, is it? But notice we could also get x plus y. If we solve for x plus y, then we can just multiply 3 to it. So the question one has to ask now, is it faster to try to be a brilliant person and figure out if there's a cute way of getting 3x plus 3y without actually having to solve for x and y? Or do we just solve for x and y and multiply it, add them and multiply by 3? And that's the executive decision we need to make, and we need to make it quickly. And this is what you need to do on the test. So, I would spend we certainly know what y minus x is. Y minus x is something. We know it. I'm not going to waste our time getting it, but we know it. Does that help us get x plus y? Not really. Not really. I don't think so. Seth, do you see a pattern before we do it the normal way?
No, I don't.
Whew. Okay, well then that means we have to actually solve this thing. Now, this is not unusual.
Yeah, it might be best to just solve it.
Yeah, this is not unusual for the new digital SAT. My experience is that with the old SAT, before it went digital, they would never waste your time with having to solve a actual full-blown, what I call full-blown two-equation, two-unknown problem. But that has changed, I think. The other way to do it is we could graph this thing. And we could graph it and just pick off the intersection point. That's probably the fastest way to do it. So let's do it. Let's graph this thing. And right, that means we have to do something which you're not going to actually do on the test, which is to actually write it down. But I have to do that because once we open up Desmos, we lose the screen. So just excuse me, 4x. But you're not going to have to do this when you solve this. So it's 7x minus 5y is 4. 4x minus 8y is 9. We bring up Desmos. We minimize us. We go to Desmos graphing calculator. Okay. You're not gonna have to, on the internet. You're just gonna get this directly on your computer. We'll leave that there. 7x minus 5y is equal to 4. You always want to proofread. 4x minus 8y is equal to 9. Are you kidding? What is that? 0.888.444. 0.888.444. So that's 8 ninths and 4 ninths, isn't it? Because 0.88888888 is 8/9, I think. 8/9 and 4/9. We could check that. What is 8? What is 8/9? 8 divided by 9 is so it's 8/9 and 4/9. So let's go back to our question. And let's make us bigger. Oh, boy. Okay, so we have to do a lot of work for this question. It's not a hard question conceptually, but it's a time-consuming question. Okay. So we have 8/9 and 4/9. The answers don't look right. 8/9 and 4/9. This doesn't look right. 13/9 times 3 is 13 thirds. Oh, man. Well, yeah, you're right. So let me do it stupid way. 13 thirds is wrong. I mean, 13 thirds doesn't make sense. This is 12. 12 times 3 over 9 is 12 over 3. So the answer is, 12 over 4. 12 over 4. Wait, whoa. Whoa. This is 12 over 9 times 3. So that's 12 over 3, which is 4. So this is not going well because the answer is not one of the choices. Whoa. What is going on? 7x minus 5y is 4. Oh, no, it doesn't equal 0. It equals 9. God. This happens. That's the answer. 4x. Yeah, that's the answer. So why don't we just add those? The answers are pretty far apart, aren't they? Yeah. So we could do approximations. This is negative 0.4, and that's negative 1.3. So that's negative 1.7. Okay. So this is like negative 1.7. Okay. Negative 1.7 minus 0.4 is... No. It's just negative 1.7. Negative 1.7 times 3 is... What is 1.7 times 3 times? But don't forget that negative sign like last week. Forgot it. 6.8. Seth. I am crashing and burning today. Whoa. This is... What? Today's not the day. 7x minus 5y is 4. 4x minus 8y is 9. 4x. Graph it. That's the intersection point. Negative 0.4, negative 1.3 is... When you add them together, you get negative 1.7.
Hold on, my mic was muted. You typed in 4x plus 8y. And you can't see it because that blue line, the blue scribbling is covering it.
Oh, no. Oh, Seth. Oh, this is really called... Well, okay, fine. So then that's right. So with...
Yeah.
If you don't get an answer that doesn't match, it's actually a gift. Wait. It's 4x minus 8y is 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4x minus 8y is 9.
But you had a plus.
Where?
4x plus 9 before.
I changed it? No, I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
Okay, 4x minus 8y.
Yeah, I have it.
Oh,
I have it right.
Yeah.
4x minus 5y is 4. 4x minus 8y is 9. We graph the stupid things. There they are. Green and blue. The sum of these, isn't the sum of these negative 1.7 about? Because it's negative 0.4 plus
it's
negative 1.3. It's about negative 1.7. What?
So it's about, yeah. Hold on. Put it back.
Oh, yeah,
Let me
so it
see
is
the,
about 5. Wait. Times 3. Oh, God. I multiply by 4. Yeah, it's -5. The answer is -5. The answer is -5. You know what I did? Oh, it's so embarrassing.
uh,
I did -7 times 4, not -7 times 3.
hmm.
Okay. Okay, anyway, if you don't get it's sort of a gift that if you don't get the answer that they give, then you know you're wrong. And you just got to patiently and calmly find the mistake. And you will. You will. You just have to just really be patient with yourself. So it's -1.7 times 3. Now, what you probably should have done is on the Desmos calculator, you should have typed -1.7 times 3, and it's -5. Close enough.
Yeah,
Close enough. Oh
half
my
in the
God,
bag.
11 minutes. Embarrassing. I mean, there's no way you would be able to
Forget
afford
it.
11 minutes. Of course, if you do it, you wouldn't be talking. Oh, yeah. So, wow. So they gave a question that feels like there's a pattern to it, but there's no pattern to it. That is really sleazy. But this is why we need to look and practice for these SAT questions, because you really have to know what you can expect on the harder questions. Um, Boy, it looked like there was a pattern, but you had to do full blown solutions. Um, I mean, it seems like the graphical approach is good. It's fast if you do it right. If you don't do the graphical approach, then you have to multiply. Then you have to multiply this equation by 4, this equation by -7, and then you get 28 minus 20y is 16, and -28x plus, oh, look how many ways you can make a mistake. Oh, wow. Look at how many negative signs there are, which means you have to proofread everything. That's what I'm doing now.
Wait a minute. This pattern business,
Yeah,
the pattern business,
yeah.
it works.
It works?
Yep.
11.
Yeah, it works. It works. You
Okay, so let's hear it.
subtract the bottom equation from the top equation,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
be very careful about the coefficient of y.
Did I
You'll
make
see it
another
works.
mistake? Oh, shoot,
Yeah, I
I
did
made
it
another
carefully,
mistake.
and it works.
Oh, shoot, I made a mistake. God. Oh, Seth, what are we going to do with me? Yeah, if you make... Oh, shoot.
Take off some points from your 800. That's what we'll do with you.
No, I just wasted all this time.
Yeah.
Negative sign mistakes. I hate negative signs. This is a minus. We are
Yeah,
subtracting.
subtract a minus
Oh,
8
shoot.
means you add a plus 8.
Yes. Yes, subtract. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. 7x minus 4x is 3x. Negative 5x minus a minus 8 is plus 3y. And obviously this is -6.
Yeah. No.
No, -5. Well, yeah, -5.
You're asleep. You're fast asleep today.
Oh, I am. Well, again, if I got -6, I would have found the mistake. There was a pattern. Oh my God, I apologize for everyone who watched this video, said there was no pattern. Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah, it didn't seem right. It just didn't seem. It was too coincidental that the 7 and the 4 combined to a 3, and the 8 and 5 combined to a 3.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, Seth, you agree math is so humiliating, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's the fun part.
Yeah, it's fun, except it's fun when you're doing
Well,
math
look, well,
professionally.
you're a baseball fan, right?
Yeah,
Wouldn't
sort of. Yeah.
baseball be no fun at all if every time a pitcher and a batter went up, the hit a home run?
No, that would not be fun.
Yeah. That's like math.
Right. So the failure is where it's fun, but that's only when you're no. But it would be good if a batter, if a person's in college and they're being recruited, and that person hit a home. That pitcher, no, the batter. Let's say the batter side, the batter hit a home run every time. Then that's when they're being tested. That's a good time
Yeah.
to be perfect.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So we've killed this problem. So yes, the way to go is a pattern. It's yeah. So maybe what would have made more sense. We learn from our mistakes is if you don't see the pattern, check to see maybe you made a stupid mistake. Uh, yeah. Check to see if you made a stupid mistake in uncovering the pattern.
Well, isn't it the case that the SAT questions where you have to solve two linear equations? Don't the calculations they're made so the calculations are pretty simple?
Not on the new digital SAT.
No.
Sometimes they have what I call the full blown two equation two unknown problem, which really requires you to really solve it. Like there's no pattern. Like you really gotta solve it. That's new. I think that never used to be. So that's the sort of the scary thing. But here, yes, the pattern. It was would have been worth the time double checking to see if there was a mistake because it just seemed
No.
too out of the SAT box for there not to have been a pattern
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. If you were to do this by elimination, would it be you do calculations with big numbers?
Right, yes, so it's very inefficient. But graphing it is not a bad way of doing it. It's not
Hmm.
that bad. It's this is the better way, but graphing it is not a bad way to do it if you graph it right. If you have to be, you know. Notice that I had to transpose it. If you would copy on the SAT, you would have the decimal screen next to the equations, and you probably wouldn't make that copying mistake. So, do we do the questions? The four
Yeah.
questions. Calculator doesn't. Well, if you assume a graphing calculator, yes, a graphing calculator really helps if you want to solve for x and y separately. Was this different from a school test? School tests, they're not really into this pattern stuff, but they should be. Teachers really should give this for practice for the people who take these College Board tests.
Hmm.
Do you do this problem? Is there a pattern? Yes, yes, yes. This is a pattern question. Yes, there's a clear pattern to this question. Yes. And what is the main idea? It's one to be cynical about it. One of the main ideas that they're looking for is: are you the type of person who can spot patterns to make problem solving easier? That is a common. You can expect that on your test. Yes, there will be questions where they want to see whether you can spot patterns. Then and that's the upper like reason. Then they have the lower reasons, the more practice. The other reasons are: are you comfortable adding or subtracting linear equations? That's an important idea that you have to be confident and understand how to do. And then I guess if you were giving up on the pattern or you didn't realize there's a pattern, then are you capable of solving two linear equations either algebraically or graphically? And here, graphically is the way to go. We're not even going to do it algebraically because just do it graphically. Um, you just plot the 2 points, plot the two equations, and figure out what the intersection point is. And Desmos even tells you what it is. Anything else, Seth? What other ideas? What are you? What other? What's another reason? What are they trying to test if you know how to do in this question?
I don't know. It's the usual stuff.
The what?
The usual stuff.
Usual stuff. Usual stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so we went over it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us clear all drawings, kill this, and let's see if we can see the answer. Okay, so we are going to switch ourselves and make ourselves sort of horizontal. Okay. So we
Okay, they
can.
do it. They do it the pattern way.
Yeah, of course they do it the pattern way. Yeah, yeah. Notice they don't say explicitly, "Hey, look for a pattern." They just go right into it. Uh, yeah, right. Subtracting the second equation from the first equation results in that. Combining like terms, you get that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, what they don't say, what they don't describe, is the effect of making a mistake with the arithmetic on the coefficients. You do
Would
that, then you led to an equation that doesn't help answer the question.
right. How come you didn't catch me earlier on that, Seth?
Oh, because I was busy eating.
Oh, so that's it. But they don't let you eat during the SAT. But that is important when you're studying for the SAT. Don't eat. No, and when you take the blue book tests, when you take the practice tests, really, really, really focus on them and don't eat and don't watch TV and turn off your cell phones and just stay completely focused. I
Yeah.
sort of have an excuse because I'm talking and it's hard to do things, concentrate well, and talk at the same time. I'm sure many of you teachers, many teachers make mistakes writing on the board. It's understandable. Seth, you've been
Mm.
teaching for a lot of years, computer science. And did you used to make a bunch of mistakes writing on the board because it was hard to talk and teach at the same teach and do questions?
Uh, well, yeah, yeah. Mm.
Right, right.
But
When
I
you
don't
were
know. There have been a while. Uh, I don't remember making many mistakes,
yeah, but were you doing the
but often
problems
I had
cold?
in the big lectures I had the materials already written out.
Right, exactly. You were not doing the problems cold.
Yeah.
That's something that I mean, teachers are, that's a dilemma in teaching, right? Because it's nice to do the problems cold. Like I hope people appreciate. I
Mm.
mean, I think it's nice seeing teachers do problems cold.
Yeah.
But yet again, then you're stuck with teachers making a bunch of mistakes, like you can see here.
Yeah.
So I think that's it, right?
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Okay, so I'm Joel. I have a PhD in mechanical engineering. My brother Seth has a PhD in math. Seth's been a teacher of computer science for many years. He's now retired. We're here each day, or hopefully each day, to do a math SAT question to give insights as to how to do them. We do make mistakes, as you could see. We try to go over different approaches on how to do it and try to really unpack the question to learn what the main ideas. We can't predict. We don't know exactly what's going to be on the test, but we do know these main ideas will definitely be tested. This is why they're giving you these practice questions. So make sure you understand the main ideas behind all the questions. Try to do the problem. Try to know how to do the problems multiple ways in case one way doesn't work for you. And if you're, oh yes, and practice on all the Blue Book tests. We've heard rumors that Blue Book 4 and Blue Book 6 are the closest to the actual SAT math tests. And if you're weak on any subject, go to the Khan Academy digital SAT course and practice on the topics you're weak on. And also do the topics you're strong on so you can do them blitzingly fast, if that's a word. I don't know if blitzingly is a fast. Do them, race through those problems, try to do them accurately, and practice on those so you can race through those so you have time to do problems that you can crash on, because there will be a few problems that either you will really have to think about how to do or you will crash. So I think that's it, right?
That's it. Yeah.
That's it for today. Okay, everyone. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.